You can have all of these markings if you want them. You can have all of these titles if you feel like you need them. But as for me, give me Christ. To say or to suggest that you're achieving the salvation of God by the works of men is blasphemous. Because this is a work that only God can do. And you're giving credit to something only God can do. To something that that man cannot achieve. That no created being could do in this fallen state. How foolish is that? How dangerous is that? Oh, dear listener today, may I speak to your conscience, that your conscience would hear this great and strong warning from the apostle here. May you understand what he's saying. May you hear, may God give you ears to hear the caution that is here, and may you repent of attempting and striving to do all things off of the flesh, out of the means of men. Do you hear the appeal of the workers of evil, the dogs of the false circumcision, saying that the real church would be talking about these things? Well, I think the real church ought to be talking about God's things. There are a lot of things happening in the global political arena that ought to be of attention to you, yes. But I think superior to that is we need as Christians to know how to live godly lives in the corruption of the day. Oh, may God help us. May you hear the warnings of Paul. Beware of those who want to declare what they want to declare holy. Holy. I say we stick with what God declares holy. And there we put it in front of us and we pursue it with all of our might. Not because in doing so we're going to achieve godliness, but because God has deposited His righteousness in my spiritually dead condition and given me spiritual life in this condition, in this estate, in this understanding, I will rejoice in the Lord. And I won't consider that too elementary for me. I won't consider that too simple. I'll consider that as worth holding on to while we walk through the ebb and the flow, the hardships and the difficulties of everything in our lives. Oh, may we heed the warnings. May the Spirit give us understanding. And oh, may He increase us with boldness.